Yo, ha Magnificent.
Whew. Man, do I have a special one for you guys today. What is good, YouTube? Your boy Magnificent coming back with another actually quick tech review. And I want to actually show you guys, is it possible? And I mean, like, this is probably one of the oldest TVs that I have in my house. I like to keep technology both new and old and kind of experiment with certain things to see if it's possible to take something like a Quest 2 VR headset and be able to project it on a TV that does not have wireless capability. So here's what I'm getting at. Let's just say you got your friends over and you're playing VR headset and there's something that you're seeing in the Quest VR, Quest 2. You want to see what games, events, basically live streaming, whatever that person's seeing in the headset, you want to be able to project on the actual TV. Now you can do this, and in this case, I'm going to use the example of an Apple device, right? An Apple iPhone. And the reason why I'm bringing the cell phone out, specifically Apple, because I felt like in the past working with Android, Samsung, screen mirroring is possible. And screen mirroring, for those that don't know, you can take whatever's being projected on the actual cell phone and put it on your TV. And depending on the devices that are involved in terms of the type of TV and the actual Android-based phone, some of the technology is good and some of it you can see some lag. Meaning, if I try to project my photos from the actual phone to put on the TV, that's going to be fine. We have a family over, I'm scrolling left and right, and we're showing videos and pictures. But what I notice is with Android, at least for most devices, depending on the type of wireless connection or the type of projection that's used from the actual phone, that's a wireless connection to the actual TV, you can see some lag, right? So Apple, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. When I've worked with Apple and their screen mirroring, their technology is all Apple based. So you're going to see less interference. And as long as the Apple TV or Apple device can transmit to a TV and project it, it's cool. And I've seen people use an Apple TV device, the 4K, it depends on which generation. I mean, you'll see an example right here. Once that is connected with an HDMI cord from the actual Apple TV device to the actual TV, then of course you can do screen mirroring. Basically all that happens is the Apple phone that you have is creating a wireless connection to your Apple TV. As long as all on the same wireless network at home, you guys are all good. It's going to be able to communicate because you're basically connecting to the same wireless LAN, what they call local area network connection. So all these devices can communicate with each other wirelessly. So it makes it possible to do screen mirroring. But here's the thing. What if you don't have an Apple TV? What if you have a MacBook, in my case, MacBook Air 2020? Now, I can tell you right now that this computer is, it's quite old. It's quite old. But at the same time, it's that challenge of being able to create a way for you to be able to transmit your VR headset to here. For those that don't know, if you have a Quest 2, most people download the Quest app. Now, this app actually has its benefits because from the app itself, the Quest 2 app, you're able to stream whatever you're seeing on your VR headset to the actual phone. So if you already have that connection going on, as long as you can transmit what's on the phone to the TV, it makes it possible for you to see everything that's going on here live from your phone to the TV. So here's the master question. How do you do it? Especially if you have a TV that does not have wireless capability. In this case, this is an LCD, like an old TV. Yes, I still have LCD TVs around my house. That it doesn't have a wireless chip, so it doesn't know how to connect wirelessly. But that's where something like a MacBook Air would come into play. Because with MacBook Air, you're able to extend or even broadcast or mirror whatever you see on the phone to the actual computer using the latest and greatest technology. So I'm going to show you how it's done. And all you need, obviously, is if you don't have the actual Apple TV device and you have a MacBook Air or something compatible of, this is a 2020, and as long as you have an available HDMI port on your TV to connect these HDMI cord, or at least this one, because the whole idea is you would just need something like a USC, I want to say USC class, a hub style that actually has the HDMI port connected to it. Now, the reason why you want this, okay, I have a MacBook Air. It has two, you can see it right here, two class style USB ports on the side of the actual computer. And what this does is this is acting as a hub. It's basically saying, you know what? Once I connect this device, and you can see it's available on Amazon. They have different versions. You'll see that on the actual computer, I'll have an HDMI port, two USB 3.0 ports, and I have also some micro SD card slots, you know, the stuff that you used to be able to put in your camera, put it in, and then be able to see what's on the actual photos, or at least the chip, I should say. But anyway, so with that said and done, basically, I'm going to show you real quick the setup. It's pretty easy. You're going to take this cord, this HDMI cord, and you're going to connect it to the actual adapter. So I'm going to put this in right here. And then this is going to plug. The reason why I'm doing it this way, because I figure out, you know, I like to see the visual things. So if you're seeing how it's done, then that kind of makes sense. So I'm going to take the adapter right here and then plug it directly into the computer. So now I have this connection going on, right? Got the HDMI cord, got the adapter inside the computer, and I got this going on. So far, everything is good. What I'm going to do is take this and plug this side into the actual TV. And when I turn this computer on, you should be able to see what's broadcasting on the TV, at least on the laptop, I should say, to the TV. So let's check this out. Go hook this bad boy up. And hopefully I use the right port, HDMI port, because sometimes I do not do that. Okay? I'm going to open my computer up. And it's going to unlock. And guess what? Now you can see what's transmitting from my computer to the actual TV. Pretty cool, right? So I know you're thinking, okay, well, no, that's perfect. But what next? So this is where the Quest app comes into play. Now, you obviously need to turn your VR headset on. Make sure your VR headset is on and you're logged in, because once you start the streaming from the app, this is on. Now you're going to be able to see what's on the actual VR headset, on the actual TV. But first, we need to make sure that we have a connection from the actual phone to the actual computer, which is going to transmit on the TV. All right, so now we're a step closer to getting everything connected so you can actually project what's on here. But the first thing we need to do now is to make sure that the phone, the iPhone, is actually connected to the actual computer. Now, I was going to do it live, meaning I was going to have my phone just kind of scroll down, go live so you can see the step-by-step, but I'll do still pictures, because what's going to happen is, as I'm trying to connect to my computer, if I do a live recording on the actual phone, or at least the screen recording on the phone, it's going to mess up that transmission. So, step-by-step. First thing you want to do is, depending on your iPhone, you want to bring up that drop-down menu, and then you're going to see the screen mirroring application, which is right here. I'm showing you guys a photo. I'm going to select that, and you're going to see it shows a MacBook Air, which is the actual computer that we just hooked up to this TV. I'm going to select it, and you're seeing it right now. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of the screen mirroring icon, my MacBook Air, and I'm not going to stop my mirroring because now we have my phone connected to the computer, which is physically connected to the actual TV. Pretty cool, huh? And just to show you guys that there is no lag, let's go to the Milton Inficent channel and let's play at least one of them. Now, your audio should be able to play, no problem. I don't want to play any apps or anything like that. I want to play my video. Okay, and then you notice the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because there's no lag. I mean, literally no lag. That's why I like Apple's technology. So with that said and done, man, all you got to do, let's go into the Quest app, as I was talking about earlier. And you can see that, you know, there's plenty of stuff to do. But the key thing that you want to do, and I'll have a still picture if you can't see it, this cast button. So in order for us to actually cast what's on the actual headset, first our headset needs to be on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to put the headset on, and we're going to see, once we hit cast, can we project what's on the actual headset to the TV. All right. Turn this bad boy on. Not going to project just yet because, you know, you boys got to unlock this. And now, what I want to do, of course, that just unlocked. I'm going to go back to the Quest app. I'm going to hit cast. And then I'm going to select my application, which is the Quest 2. It's going to connect. And we're going to hit start. And now, ain't this pretty cool? Now you can see what's actually on the headset. Now, hopefully you can see it. Oh, there it goes. As I'm projecting now, I'm doing the whole. So right now I'm in big screen, and what I'm going to do is actually put this down to make this kind of like pretty cool. I'm going to actually recenter everything so you can see what I'm seeing right now in the VR headset. Let me put this here. This is, in my opinion, pretty cool. I'm actually going to turn down the audio on here. But the whole point of this is to show people that, yes, it is possible to do a live recording. You can see my hands right here on the actual VR headset. So as I'm talking to you through the VR headset, you can see what I'm doing real time on my TV that has no wireless transmission. So your boy Miltnificent, hopefully this is active. Again, you can do pretty much anything you want. You're seeing stuff real time here as I'm actually in my VR headset. If you want to be able to project what you're seeing in VR to your family and your friends, you're able, more than able, or at least capable of doing that by connecting your phone, Apple phone in this case, to your actual laptop, which is physically connected to your TV. No wireless transmission from the TV to the actual phone needed. Your boy Miltnificent, I hope this demo was pretty good. And usually I like the visual, so you know that's pretty much why I wanted to do the video, to show you guys exactly what to do from start to finish. Your boy Miltnificent, man. I am about to go update some apps and get in this VR headset and whatnot. But you guys, stay blessed.